We're joined by the Liverpool boss now, Arne. Thank you so much for joining us. That was, I imagine, a roller coaster of emotions, but how proud are you of your team for the resilience they showed and how they picked up that vital win today?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of similarities between our game against City, where we faced a team that is so good in ball possession and have some great wingers as well that dominate the 1v1 situation. So we knew, I already knew, I said it I think before the game, we will not dominate ball possession over here.
Are you surprised by how the difference in ball possession though? Because they were probably about three quarters.
They take the risk of go 1v1 all over the pitch, and that's the only thing I can blame my players, that I think there were 3, 4, 5, 6 times where we played through them. And it was completely open, and I think, but that has maybe also to do with being tired or having to defend so much that then the last touch should be better. But that's sometimes difficult if you already defended so much.
You talked about expecting them to have more ball possession, but how impressed were you with them in terms of the way that they kind of dominated big spells of the game, and especially, like you said, the 1v1 situations in this game?
We came here with them having 10 wins in a row, scoring goal after goal after goal. If you look at the underlying stats, they were number 1 in the Champions League as well, so they ended up 15 or 16. But all the underlying stats show you that they were number 1, and they've played Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, and one I forget, but it was Arsenal, of course. So to have the best underlying stats, if you faced that quality, tells you a lot. And so much space up front, midfielders that are so much quality on the ball that, for us the only way over here with their fans behind them was to defend as we did. And now we are hoping, of course, that our fans at Anfield will help us a lot.
You don't have to hope that will happen. What I want to say
that's also what we need. But we first need them on Saturday, because the boys had to dig really hard and deep to get this performance over the line. So we will need Anfield 2 times.
And what did you say to them at half-time? Getting into half-time was such a pivotal moment because Liverpool were under a lot of pressure in that first half. What did you do, or what did you change at half-time?
We changed the way we defended a little bit. So we had 2 ideas to defend, because they always go with 3 defenders and then a lot of rotation in the midfield and always have 2 players wide. So in the first half we asked Lucio Diaz to press a bit more. In the second half he just had to follow Hakimi. So I think in the end that helped us a bit, but I also showed them that we had 2 set pieces where we created 2 good chances from, and the transition moment where Diogo won his duels, and if he squares it better, it's one-on-one for Lucio. So I said, I've told you how good they are. But don't forget, there are more chances than you think, but you have to keep on working really hard.
Two questions for you. Have you ever played in a game or managed a team where you've come out of it and you've gone, how did we get out of here with a win? But also with a goalkeeper that has played at that level?
No, I don't think I've worked with a goalkeeper that has played at this level, which is normal because he's the best in the world. So I had some very good players as a manager, but never had the best goalkeeper in the world, and that I think he is. He showed that today. I did experience once or twice we had to defend so much, but normally you come away down with a 1-0 loss or 2 or 3-0. That happened. That didn't happen a lot though. But to go away with a win over here was probably a bit more than we deserved.
I just want to ask you quickly, sorry Reshman, how proud are you of the substitutions? Everybody comes on. I mean, this isn't a fluke. You know, your substitutions have all made impacts all throughout the season. The likes of Endo, Harvey, tonight Curtis, everybody comes on and does something Darwin, to help the team. Darwin,
and Darwin was in a difficult place after the Villa game and after I think it was one other game, home game against Wolves. But he showed again how important he can be. And Harvey has said after the game, I assume you are quite frustrated about me because you hardly play and then you only get 5 minutes again tonight. But it's not only a compliment to them, it's also a compliment to our staff, because every day after we've played, they have to train these players, and they always find the great exercises, though they keep going. But it's a big compliment to the players as well that they want to be there for the team if needed, and they showed up today.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, such an incredible team effort. Can I just say, in commentary, Rio described Alisson's performance as a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
That was only in the first half, wasn't it?
No, it was second half.
It was 11 out of 10 at the end.
Was it?
But I do agree with you. He was outstanding, and I also saw the facts. But in the second half, if I'm correct, but please correct me if I'm wrong, I think most shots of them were
Outside the box.
Yeah. And it's then their quality that they hit the ball like they do. Because in the first half they had 3 or 4 open chances. It was, you were waiting for them to score. Second half they were still threatening us a lot, but the shots were
from distance. Yes.
From distance, still needed to be saved.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and they were indeed, and this is exactly what you needed, Arne. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Really great performance. Look forward to next week. All the best.
Nice.